like the Sega Dreamcast Mini, maybe? We're back with another episode. This is the PodBoyz Advanced Podcast. It's a weekly discussion where we go over the latest in gaming and toss in a little bit of whatever else we want to talk about. My name is Oscar. I'm joined as always by my co-host and best friend,
Eric here. What's up, bro?
chilling, man. Honestly, hasn't been that great of a week for me. I've had kind of an eventful week at work, dealing with a lot of scandal, but ready to relax and talk some games for a bit, man. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. No, dude, I feel you on the work front. Like I think I worked from 6 to so I worked an 8-hour shift, and then I came home, took a nap, and then worked another 8-hour shift
Jesus.
from like 7 to like 2 in the morning. So yeah, man. I feel you on all that work shenanigans.
Yeah, dude. This it's turning into a 24-hour thing, and I'm not digging it. But anyway, we can start off with our beer of the week, man. What you rocking today?
What am I rocking? I'm actually rocking something local today from Golden Road.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got the Guava Dia.
I saw that actually today when I was picking up mine.
Yeah, so it's a blonde ale with guava and pineapple.
That sounds interesting, but I hate guava, so I can't do it.
Oh, dude, I love guava. I've got a bag of guavas downstairs.
Just like the freaking thought of that smell, because those things reek up a room, man.
Dude, it smells good though. It smells sweet.
Pungent.
It smells sweet. It smells good.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm keeping on the Russian River train. I think I'm gonna,
You're gonna get one every week for a while. Okay.
Till I go through them all. This week I got this can. Looks cool as hell. It's called Velvet Glow.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a pale, dry beer. Apparently it's a lager, and it's been a long time since I've had me a lager, so we'll see how this freaking goes, I guess.
All right, man. Bottoms up.
Cheers.
Cheers. I think we just made the same face at the same time. How's yours taste?
It's a lager.
It just tastes like regular beer?
It's got like a It's got like a slight like Blue Moony or Shock Toppy, like very light aftertaste. But the smell and like the initial drink is just straight up like a freaking Budweiser.
Interesting. So it's like a lager with a wheat like beer like aftertaste?
Yeah.
Interesting. Dude, this one just tastes...
Not the biggest fan.
This one tastes straight like fruits. This is a very fruity beer.
Can you taste the beer?
Well, yeah. Have you ever had the mango cart?
Yeah, I love the mango cart.
It's like mango cart, but like tropical flavor.
So you can't taste the beer. It tastes like some sort of Arizona.
Kind of. It tastes, yeah, a little bit.
Sounds good.
It's not bad.
Is it like super sweet though?
Hold on. Let me reassess that.
Yeah. Wow, this is like the most complex we've ever gotten into the beer. We picked some interesting ones today.
It's not like overly sweet, but it's sweet. So it's not bad. The aftertaste is definitely guava though.
Ugh, no. Oh, I can taste it through the fucking screen.
Oh,
I can't
believe you don't like guava, man.
Dude, I never have, never will. And we've had a tree in my backyard my whole life, and my whole family like loves them. I just can't.
Hey,
I'm
if
just,
you love guava, hit that like button right now. And if you hate
no,
guava,
don't do it. No.
also hit that like button.
Okay, thank you. It's like be careful what you wish for, man.
I'm not gonna tell people to go the other route, man. I'm not a masochist.
So yeah, smash that like button for your love or hate of guava. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of my beer this week. But
No, no.
no, yeah, I mean I keep sipping it, but I don't know if I'll finish it this time around.
Mm,
Last week's the flash mob, that one was a lot better.
I see, I
Definitely,
see.
definitely got to go with more of a pale ale if I'm gonna just be drinking straight up beer, you know.
Right on, right on.
See, what got me is that it says pale
Pale
dry
dry.
on the front, and then afterwards when I left, and I have a little side bag that I carry with me. I instead of getting a bag, I just shove it in there, and I shoved it in there sideways, and on the side it says lager, and I'd already paid for it, and I was like,
Oh,
no, but it's all good.
damn. It's all good, man. So yeah.
But yeah, man, let's get into what we've been playing this week, man. What you been getting up into? Up ins.
Well, I played when I've been busy with work and school, but when I did get a chance to play, I played some Genshin.
Mm-hmm.
Played some Genshin. Uh, got me some more characters in Genshin.
You spent money on characters?
I okay. I didn't spend that much money. I got there's like listen, sir. Listen.
Uh-huh.
So I spent about $20.
Whoa.
Whoa. I think $20 for a game that is that good and free to play mostly
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll agree on
is
that. But
is
the reason I say whoa is because, like I said, the most I've ever spent on a video game ever was the one time that I spent like I was forced to spend like $1 for 10 Pokeballs or something in Pokemon Go. And
right.
after that, I was like, fuck this, never again. So like, and that was $1. So like,
Mm,
I never even bought anything off the Destiny store, man.
damn. I mean, the way I look at it is like I'm enjoying the game. So since I'm enjoying the game so much, like I see it as like dropping a tip, you know what I mean?
That's fair.
So like these developers are putting this game out for free. They're not they don't expect you to pay anything. It's totally up to the consumer, to the player if they want to pay anything. And this is a game where most of the stuff's not actually locked behind a paywall, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
You can actually play the game free to play all you want. So I thought it'd be cool like, you know, I'll put some money in this just because I'm having so much fun with it, dude. And it's such a good game, and it was free, so it's like $20. I'm cool with that.
That's fair. That's fair. What kind of character is it? Like, do you choose who you get, or do you get like random pulls?
No, okay. So in the beginning, you when you get to Adventure Rank 7, they give you pretty much get enough materials.
Oh, I'm past that already.
You should have free wishes.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have a bunch of free wishes that you get initially. And so I did all of those. I got my free wishes. And then they have like a $5 like primo gem thing that you do.
Hmm.
So I did the $5 primo gems. And then so with those, they give you primo gems every day for like a month.
Hmm.
And then I also bought the $15 crystals. So you can use for upgrading other stuff or for getting more characters if you want. So yeah, I got some more characters. I ended up getting Razor, and I got Mona, which is a 5-star character. I was really stoked about that.
Nice.
And those are the two. Oh, and I got Official too. So those are the new ones that I got. So I've been playing with those. So it's pretty cool, man. Like it's kind of cool that they have so many different characters that you, if
God
you want
damn,
to,
Mona looks cool.
dude, she's so fun to play.
Like a
She's
dark witch looking thing.
Yeah, she's Hydro. So what I'm doing right now is I've got my two. I'm using Razor as like my main like sword guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm also using Fischl. She has like a bow, an arrow, and she's also Electro. So I got the two Electros up front, and then I've got the one you get for free, the Shang Li. She does like the little fire bear. Yeah, she drops like a little fire bear, and it just
Oh,
blows
Amber?
fire. No, not Amber. There's another character. She drops a fire bear. It's like
Oh,
called Gooba or Goba or something.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, she's really cool. She uses a spear,
Yeah,
and
I don't have her.
you know,
No.
so I have her, and then I also have Mona in there too. But you know what? They dropped I don't know if you got it for free, but I don't know if it's a progression thing, but check your mail because you might have Barbara in your mail for free.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know. I never checked my mail. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Dude, check your mail. You get a bunch of free stuff.
Oh shit! All right. Well, damn.
Yeah, check the mail and claim all that stuff. It's all stuff from the game
Yeah,
developers.
I actually haven't had much time to play Genshin this week, to be
Oh,
honest.
for sure. Oh, it's all good. Next time you get a chance, hop in, dude. Don't miss out on that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I've been playing that, a little bit of Mario Sunshine. Um,
How you liking Sunshine?
It's fun, dude. I'm barely still on the first level. I didn't play a whole lot. Um, and I played some in the beginning of the week. I played a little bit of DBZ.
Oh,
Got
I
some
saw. Yeah,
fighters in
I
me.
saw you online. Yeah, I think while I was actually recording that secret project that I was telling you about before the podcast,
Uh-huh.
I checked my friends list a couple times because I was having issues connecting with someone,
Okay.
and I was just like, oh shit, Ricky's playing Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I was playing that for a little while. That's about it, man. That's pretty much all I did. What about you, dude? What have you been up to? What have you been
Well,
playing?
well, I fucking hate myself.
Why is that?
I re-downloaded Dark Souls.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you hate yourself. I
Because
hate.
I'm an absolute fucking masochist, and I've gotten farther in this time. I'm at the second boss, and
What?
yeah, and I can make like an almost perfect run to get back to him just in time for him to fucking tear me a new asshole out of the side of my face. But I
Cool.
can make it to him consistently without like
Okay.
dying.
That's one thing.
But
That's progress.
it's so fucking ridiculous. Why? Why? Why are these games so hard? Why do they do this?
To to just
You
fuck with you,
literally have to
man.
be like frame perfect on dodges and shit with these bosses, or else you're just fucking fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, and this one in particular has like this like kind of cheese strategy because like it's like it takes place. I'm not. The game's like 15,000 years old.
No
Spoilers.
you don't worry about
Yeah,
spoilers.
the fight takes place on a long bridge. So but there's also like this little ladder you can climb up to get to like a higher level. So basically, what you can do is you start the fight, and then you climb up that little ladder, and when he gets close, you jump off and hit him with like a giant like plunging attack, and take a good
Mm.
chunk of his health out. And there's like a cheese strategy where you can keep going up the ladder and just keep plunging him to death. But he doesn't even let you do that a lot of the time because like by the time you like get off of him, like his big old body is like blocking the way back to the ladder. Then he takes the swing, and if you're not perfect, he hits you. Then your health is too low, and if you get on the ladder, he can kill you while on the ladder.
Sounds like you're having a time.
Taurus demon, man, fuck that guy. So I've been playing that. I've been still just grinding levels in Octopath whenever I have a couple extra minutes, and then Yeah, just some more. Actually, I've been playing more Mario 64 than Sunshine. I kind of left
Oh,
Sunshine
okay.
chill for a bit. I kind of wanted to focus on one, and I picked 64.
Okay.
So I'm about, I'd say halfway. There's 99 stars, but you can complete it at 70. I'm a little over halfway there. I think I'm close to like 40. I think I'm pushing 40 stars.
Oh, okay.
So there you
Yeah,
go.
I haven't played the 64 on that yet. My girlfriend's played it, but I haven't yet.
Nice. Yeah, man. Those games are
Iconic.
perfect. Yeah, like I have no complaints with any of them, even though they're like the jank from the GameCube, the jank from the 64 is still there. Like I don't even care. They're perfect as is, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. That's been my week, so we can go ahead and start moving into some of these topicaroonies, pepperonis,
Topicaroons. Topicaroons?
topicaroons,
Rome?
Tippecanoe, and something blue. Ooh.
Bless you?
So as I hinted in the intro, uh, the big bad Sega boss was interviewed this week, and the question came up on about if they were planning on doing any more of the mini consoles.
Hmm.
And he said, yeah, that they actually are planning. That they've had the last because the little Game Gear Micro started shipping this week, the little tiny one we talked about forever ago,
Hmm.
the one that's like too small to even like
Play?
do anything with. Yeah. So that dropped, and like, yeah, so they asked him like, oh, you considering doing any other ones, blah blah blah, and he straight up said yes, that it's probably not going to come for a little bit because obviously they want to take their time to make sure it's right, but he said it would either be the SG-1000 or the Dreamcast. And it would be freaking stupid for them to do the SG-1000 because that didn't come out outside of Japan. So that was before even the Genesis and the Master System. That was Sega's first console. It was called the SG-1000, and it released in Japan only, and it had very, very limited games. And that one has no nostalgia hold over anyone. You know what I mean? That one like
I
it's
never
only
even
Japanese.
heard of
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Exactly. So, but you drop a fucking Dreamcast Mini on the world, and now
Now
you
we know what you're talking about.
and now you got a fire going. You know,
Yeah.
we didn't start the fire. Only Sega did it with the Dreamcast Mini.
Are you really
Yeah,
are you
dude.
dropping that right
Oh
now,
yeah, I
dude?
just went there. We just fucking went there. They need to drop this Dreamcast Mini on us, man.
Shit.
I'm gonna start like harassing Sega like social media accounts now.
Or will the world keep burning?
The world will keep burning. I will see to it myself.
Oh shit.
I
That'd be cool.
need that shit, dude. Because if they're not gonna like re-release those games on Switch or like on any relevant platform, they're not gonna do remasters. Then at least put them out on a compilation so they're like easy to find. You know what I mean?
I just want to play Sonic and Power Stone, bro.
Sonic, Power Stone, fucking Jet Set
Jet Set Radio is
Radio.
awesome too.
There's so many good Dreamcast games, man. Skies of Arcadia, Eric. I cry.
Well, hopefully they don't do the SG-3000 or whatever.
1,000. Show some respect, sir. But yes, yeah. Hopefully they like make the right decision, which is honestly like not something you can always trust Sega with. So we'll say that. So we'll see what happens. Well, yeah. Moving on from that, we can move on. Just lightly touch on because I mean I don't really care. I haven't had a PSN in years, but they I guess updated the trophy system ahead of the PS5 launch, made it a bit more easy to like to see what your trophies and everything, and it ended up changing the scoring system. So I think you said you landed a little under 200 or
A
something like
little
that.
over 200.
A little
I
over
think I'm like
200.
212 or something.
Nice.
I'm not a big trophy collector. I just like to get through a game,
That's fair.
usually.
Same here. I'm not an achievement guy. I'm not a.
Yeah, neither. I'm not an achievement hunter, one of those
Yeah,
guys.
that's why like a bunch of people like make a big old deal, a big old stink about how like the Switch is like 4 years into its life cycle and it still doesn't have achievements. And I'm like,
Who cares?
okay.
What do you need an achievement for? What are you?
Uh,
Who are you bragging to?
that's literally what it is, dude. It's just like, it's so like on Twitter when you get into an argument, you can be like, oh yeah, well your opinion's irrelevant because my trophy score is higher. You don't even play games to the completed form. Like,
I have a life.
uh,
I mean, granted, I'm sure like full-time content creators and people like that probably I'm respect if you know platinum those games and you take that time, but also like they're making content, you know.
I don't know, man.
But like
Like Spider-Man had you like I think tracking down pigeons and backpacks in order to get that shit. So like I'm not trying. I'm not trying. Like I think like the moment I knew I wasn't ever gonna be an achievement person or anything like that was when one of my favorite games of all times, Arkham City.
oh yes, the
I
Riddler trophies.
I didn't even finish that shit
The
because I
Riddler
was like,
trophies.
I'm not doing this. So yeah, I didn't even finish that, and that's like I was saying, like I love that game. Like, I could play that
Mm-hmm.
shit for days, but like I am not fucking collecting fucking hundreds of a tiny little fucking collectible for anything,
Well,
you know?
not just that, a lot of those collectibles are trapped behind puzzles.
Yeah, so no. I mean, the puzzles were cool, but like just the
There's a
sheer
hundred of them.
amount of them was just like fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
So
There's
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Arkham Knight was the only Batman game that I finished all the Riddler trophies for.
Hmm.
And god damn, it took forever.
Yeah, no fucking thanks.
So
But yeah, we can move on from the PSN stuff here into to the surprise of absolutely everyone. The shock, the horror. Can you believe it? Avengers is already dead. At least
called
on,
it.
at least
Everyone
on
called
PC.
it.
At least on PC. So currently on Steam, it's actually falling below 1,000 players concurrent.
Oof.
So it's actually gone. The player count has gotten so low that it's fucking with the matchmaking. Like it's getting to the point where there's not enough players in the pool to accurately complete all their matchmaking needs because they have like some super
Damn.
complex system for it or whatever. And I guess like people are starting to like not be able to play because there's not enough people online.
I hate to
So,
say it, but we told you so.
and it's literally Anthem all over again.
We told you so.
Mm-hmm. Some shit. I'm sure there'll be like little spikes in activity whenever new characters drop here and there, but holy crap, man, that game,
What was a dumpster fire to begin with?
yeah, started off on the floor. Like, it didn't even start off on the wrong foot. It just like literally just like Family Guy skipped the frame from standing
I
to
just just
straight
flat
pop.
on the ground.
Yeah, dude, like no way. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see if they like try and go back and like do some more work to it. Dude, like it's because the thing is that it's so like buggy and shit too. Like I think we discussed like at one time they released this giant patch for it that fixed over 1,000 bugs. How are you gonna
Jesus.
release something that still needs that many bug
That
fixes?
was literally a fix it later game,
It
right?
was
Holy
literally
shit.
yeah, like holy crap, 1,000, man.
Here's a concept. You make your game really, really good. You make it really, really good. Release it for free. And then oh wait, that's Genshin.
Erky out here simping for Genshin, man. But I can't blame you, dude. It's a really good fucking game.
Yeah, they got me, man. They got me.
That's fine, dude.
But yeah, dude, just that Avengers game just it's just I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's just like it had potential, you know what I mean? Like the idea is cool. Like being able to play as all the Avengers characters and going through levels, playing as the Avengers characters. A lot of people fucking love that. There's a lot of diehard like superhero like fans, a lot of comic book fans out there. But make everything put everything behind a paywall and nobody's gonna want to play it.
Behind a paywall, and it's like a shitty like live service that like literally like needs you to log in every day and do the same things over and over. It's like I said, it's like Anthem, but it's also like, remember the worst embodiment of Destiny, vanilla Destiny, and when there was that mass exodus of people who abandoned that game early on and never fucking looked back because
Yep.
they released it, same type of thing, not like fix it later. The thing with Bungie was they released a very good, very polished game, and like the shooting was all like the gameplay, the moment to moment gameplay of Destiny was always good. But before like all the updates and before Destiny 2 and before all the like split from Activision and all that, there was nothing in that game. It was
Yep.
empty for a long time. And that's the thing with this game. It released empty.
Well, also the thing about Vanilla One too, we can't forget that there was that big there was that big split between the writers of the game and Bungie
Now
and
that was like before the game even released,
mhm.
right? So they had to like,
Yeah, so they had to rehash everything.
yeah.
They basically released an incomplete game because they had no story really.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing that they could do is they released all the story, all the whole Destiny story
They
was
just
in
released
lore.
the husk. Yeah, they just released
Yeah,
the husk.
it was all part of the lore. Like you had to
Mm-hmm.
find items
The
and
fucking
read.
grimoire cards. Remember those?
Yeah, the Grimoire cards. Yeah. So that was the thing with Destiny. You know, like they kind of they they had some shit to deal with before the game even came out that they had to deal with, and
Yeah.
that led to what happened.
Which is not the case here. This is
But Avengers, though,
they had
y'all had the time.
the time. I know y'all had the money with that fucking IP. You know what I mean?
Like, come on, dude. Like, y'all could have done something great, and you blew it.
You blew it.
So,
Yeah, I'm never touching that game, sadly. So
neither am I. So, I
yeah,
think we can move on, man.
yeah. Moving on from there, we had talked about the extension SSD expansion SSD card for the Series X a while ago, and how it's really fucking
Super
expensive.
expensive, as
Yeah,
much as a Switch.
more expensive than a Switch Lite actually. Uh,
Yes.
but apparently they released this week that apparently they're gonna allow. It's not just gonna be their proprietary one made by Seagate that's available. So there are gonna be options available in different shapes, colors, and sizes from third parties. So you know
That's cool.
maybe they might release like a 500 gig if you're not trying to spend that much. You know what I mean? Or like
Hmm.
instead of just having to go full in for the terabyte or more, because I'm sure Xbox is going to release like bigger ones later for more money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good that they're going to have options there. So just a little bit of light news there, and keeping on the Xbox and Microsoft thing. So GameStop and Microsoft announced a huge partnership yesterday, Eric.
And what does that mean?
That means that GameStop is probably looking to like save itself from the depths of Garbaggio Town. They
Mm.
might make it for a bit. So
Mm. So their employees aren't gonna have to scalp PS5s and take them from children's hands.
I'm sure that's not gonna go away anytime soon.
By the way, update still no PS5.
By the way, update. Ah.
Still no PS5 here.
By the way, it's funny that you brought up the GameStop employees that were scalping the PS5s. It came out actually that a lot of those Nvidia scalpers, one of the biggest ones on eBay was a subsidiary of MSI, which is another computer company. So whoa,
Wow. That's the low that dude, that's like that's mercantile warfare, bro.
Yeah, dude. So shit's getting crazy out in the scalping world, man. But yeah, man. So what the partnership entails between Microsoft and GameStop is, one, they're gonna offer the Xbox All Access thing through GameStop. So instead of having to go to a Microsoft store to get the whole, like, nothing up front, pay 25 or 35 bucks a month for your Xbox plus blah blah blah, Xbox Live 2 years or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're gonna offer that at GameStop, as well as get this, Eric. Apparently, GameStop is still using Windows XP as their operating system on their computers and shit. That's how old their system on all their shit is.
Hold on, let me get this straight. This
So,
game store that's been around for ages never bothered to
so,
update their computer system.
so this partnership is literally them improving their store infrastructure using Microsoft. So now they're gonna get Surface tablets and the latest version of Microsoft, and they're gonna start using like whatever it's called, Microsoft 365, which is like
so
the fucking Microsoft Office, basically. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
what you're telling me is that in the future
and they're gonna
there will
start
be
using
no.
Teams, which is like Microsoft version of Slack or whatever, the messaging app. So basically,
This is not so. In the future, the GameStop is gonna cease to be GameStop, and it's gonna be the Xbox store.
That's basically what we're looking at here. So after Microsoft
And
closed a bunch of their Microsoft stores, they went ahead and did this, and they got their grasp on GameStop.
Xbox store.
Yeah, dude, Xbox store. But I mean, so now apparently, like, they're gonna be able to like walk around with these little tablets and ring you up straight from the from the game wall. You don't have to go wait at the register. It's gonna be the ultimate destination for gamers.
So the Xbox store.
So the Xbox store, but
With like a PS5 corner.
and
It's gonna be like you're gonna
a Switch kiosk.
There's gonna be a Switch kiosk, and then you're gonna have to go to the back, like to a kiosk by the restroom
Through the
to
meat freezer.
Yeah, through the to go
in the GameStop.
To go get
the meat
your
freezer in the
PS5
GameStop.
titles. Oh shit!
Dude, I'm sure you'd go through a lot worse right now for a PS5, my dude.
Sadly.
Yeah, so.
I'm not the only one, man. We struggling out here.
Yeah,
struggling out here.
So the thing is, so it's a bunch of infrastructure stuff that they're going to be updating. Finally, getting into like the 21st century, apparently, and but it still doesn't really they still didn't detail on how that's going to start bringing people back into the stores, which is the main problem. And they're bleeding money because no one shops there anymore. So we'll see if this helps at all. But yeah, that happened. Their stock surged like fucking 40%. My $5 GameStop stock is currently worth like $12, like triple value overnight. So that's good.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, moving on from there, some dumb analyst in the industry is saying that Nintendo should and could adopt like an iPhone type of business model with the Switch, meaning that they fucking release a new one every other year or every year or something, and do
Please don't do that, Nintendo.
Yeah, dude, like,
please just stop.
He says like, oh yeah, they'd all maintain backwards compatibility, but they'd be smart to like update it every couple of years and shit like that, and it's just like, why do you want people?
I think guys and people that suggest that kind of bullshit, they don't play video games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a fucking like literal like financial analyst or some shit.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
don't.
So, like,
they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about the consumers.
Ain't nobody gonna be trying to buy a console every 2 years. Like, people complain, and parents who are like the main buyers of consoles complain about buying one every fucking 7 to 8 years. You know what I mean? So like, I think the Switch is gonna keep having revisions, obviously, like it has been and stuff like that. But
which it should,
and it's fine. But like every year, like a fucking iPhone, like get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, even like PlayStation and Xbox, like they have we know there's going to be an Xbox Series X Pro later on down the line, or
And a
a
PS5 Slim.
PS5 Slim, or they've made this giant PS5, and now, okay, guys, all right, just kidding. We
Dude,
actually could make it smaller.
that thing is fucking massive, dude.
So I don't know, man. That's a terrible idea. Don't do that, Nintendo. Please don't.
Please don't do that, Nintendo. Nintendo.
Just don't. Nintendo.
What's next? They're gonna want it to like pull a Vita and have like 5G LTE connection like a cell phone.
Oh God, no.
Nope, but no way trying to pay a fucking monthly subscription to own a Switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, all right.
I sent you the link to the teardown that we're going to be talking a little bit later, just so you can see the thumbnail of that video.
Oh no! I saw that. I told you I saw parts of it.
Oh, so you've seen how big
Oh,
that
no,
thing is
yeah.
compared? It's the
Either
size of Eric. It's the size of this man's whole torso.
So that's what I was looking at it. But here's the thing, though. I don't know if the PS5 is really that huge, or if this man is just really small.
Tiny, yeah, just a small.
Because look at the screwdrivers, though. You know what I mean?
Breath of a man.
The screwdrivers, it's still huge, but this man's pretty small.
No, yeah, he's small, but I
like
mean,
the screwdriver is as big as the guy's hand.
Big ass console, dude. That's still a big ass fucking console.
Shit. Yeah, no, yeah, it's huge.
But yeah, anyway, we can move on to our next little topic here, which is EA and the Switch. Keeping on Switch talk for a bit. So EA again does its best to sabotage another release on Switch. So these motherfuckers refuse to put anything on Switch. When they do, they overprice it. They do weird things with the release dates. They do all kinds of sketch stuff to seem to like want to sabotage it, so they can run back to their investors and say, "Ooh, look, we released a game on Switch and it didn't sell. Guess we're done with the Switch." Like, they're so fucking adamant on standing against this console and not supporting it. And it's just like, why do you hate money? It's almost 70 million up in here now. Like, these games are gonna sell if you do it right, but you keep doing sketchy shit. So the latest is, they announced a remaster of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, which is honestly a really fucking good game. One of the last ones I played. One of the last very, very good ones. So I'm there for it. I might end up copping that. You know what I mean?
That was,
it's only $40, I think, too. But
dude.
They finally got the pricing right, not like Burnout.
So back in the day, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 was one of my first ever computer games that I had.
You had it on PC?
I had it on PC.
Wow.
Yeah, way back when. And that shit was fun, dude.
Hell
yeah. Like, my brother and sister and I would play they had like a cops and robbers mode. Yeah, so one of you would be the cop, the other one would be the getaway car. Yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah, that game is lit. But yeah, so they announced a remaster that's coming next month, and it's coming a week later than other consoles on Switch. So
tell me why.
I don't know. It must need more. It must need more work on Switch or something, right? Like, it must
I guess
take
so.
a longer time to pour.
It's not done, right?
Not done. Well, pre-orders went live on the same day that they announced it, and someone somewhere done goofed. Because in Mexico and a couple of other regions, when the pre-orders went live, so did the full game.
Oh, so you're telling me the game was done?
So the game is done. So why is it releasing a fucking week later? Why do you do this, EA? Why do you fucking hate Switch owners? Dude, this company has been voted like the most hateable, most deplorable company in the world, like 3 times in a row.
Do they not like money?
Like that? No, they love money. They hate people. They hate Switch people. They hate Nintendo fans. They're fucking terrible.
Well, they know they're gonna make money off of the Switch. I don't know what they're, you know
No,
what I mean?
no, they claim that they won't. That's their whole mentality is it's a waste of time
I
because we're
don't
not gonna make
understand
any
that.
money on there.
I don't understand that.
They fucking they're releasing FIFA for the go IGN, I believe, who did this. They're releasing the fucking Legacy Edition for FIFA for the second time in a row, meaning it's just a roster update with nothing else done to the game for full price. And
Wow.
it even says in the disclaimer of the game when they're selling it as a selling point, this contains no graphical or mechanical upgrades from the previous versions, blah, 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 blah. They straight up say it. So IGN said, so since they're copying and pasting FIFA on the Switch, we're copying and pasting our review with a lower score. So they literally took their same article from last year, copy pasted it with a lower score.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude, what the fuck
That
is
is
their problem?
funny.
Why do they adamantly hate Nintendo and the Switch so much?
I don't get it, dude.
Yeah, I don't understand, man. But that's gonna wrap it up here for the smaller stuff, for the little news chunk we usually do in the beginning here. We can start moving into the main topic-a-roonies, the main potatoes of the episode. Starting with the Nintendo Treehouse Live event. Did you get a chance to watch a bit of it or anything?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of both of them. I watched the Pikmin 3 one. I've had never played Pikmin 3.
Have you played any Pikmin?
Not extensively.
Mm-hmm.
I played a little bit with like cousins and friends, like GameCubes back in the day.
Yeah.
But I never actually sat down. And same thing with Super Mario Sunshine. Like all those GameCube games, I didn't have a GameCube until like super late.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have like a lot of those games.
You had fucking Melee, I bet.
Yeah, no, I did, of course.
Yeah, you got it for Melee, I see.
So yeah, I never like actually got to sit down and play it, but it looked cool. It's like it's very puzzle oriented. You got to switch your Pikmin for different objectives and that kind of thing. And they have multiplayer too, huh?
Yeah, see, I did have a GameCube and everything, and I just no, I just don't do Pikmin.
No, you don't like the Pikmin?
No, it's never been my thing. Like the thing is, like you said, it's like a cool, like little kind of like very like simple. I think simple to understand, difficult to master. I assume you know what I mean. Kind of like there's like a tactical element to it and a survival aspect to it.
Right.
And it sounds cool as hell, but what instantly puts me off is what puts me off of any game that does this. Everything is under like a time limit. You have a time limit for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all the levels have a time
limit. You got to do everything
limit,
before nighttime.
or some shit. Yeah, like you always have this fucking timer counting down in the corner, and that shit just fucking gives me anxiety in games at all times. I don't want to fucking be stressed out while I'm playing, especially like fucking cutesy ass game like Pikmin. You know what I mean? Like, like that literally instantly is like the number one way to like put me off from your game 100% is to like fucking do some timed shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't think like I'm tempted to try. I mean, there's a free demo out actually out already that it dropped later that night. So you might want to check it out because it kind of interested you. I might give it a try just to see how bad the timing stuff is, just to see how I can tolerate it. But I don't honestly have too much faith in
I am not
adapting to that.
All right. Like it looked cool, but I don't think it's a game that I'm gonna pick up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like for someone who really likes like puzzle strategy games, I feel like that's kind of what it is, you know?
Yeah.
So in that regard, like it looks fun if you're into that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was perfectly fine just like watching them do that kind of thing, you know, like, oh, okay, so they got to use the pick up rock pigment for breaking stuff and got to get the blue pigment for the water or whatever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of stuff, it's kind of cool, but I don't think I want to sit there and play these puzzles, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you a puzzle? You're not a big puzzle game guy, huh?
Uh,
Because
uh,
I know for sure I'm not. Like,
I'll play a little bit here and there, but I'm not like, oh my God, puzzles, yeah. You know what I mean?
yeah, like I know a lot of people are. That's why like so many like mobile games go viral and shit. Because it's a lot of puzzle game type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's cool sometimes. That's why I'm saying like I don't think I'll buy it just because I know I won't pick it up as often.
Hmm.
I'll probably pick it up, play a couple levels, and then be like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, so
Maybe on a discount at some point, but like
yeah,
it's a
like for
it's
instance, all
a
right,
first party Nintendo game. Like it's
like
probably gonna go
the
on
only
sale.
way I would go ahead and the only reason I have to even buy something like that is to play with my girlfriend because my girlfriend loves puzzle games.
Oh, okay, there
She
you go.
loves all the old like Nintendo puzzle games. She even likes Mario because there's even like a little bit of some like puzzle solving in like the 3D
Yeah,
Marios.
there's light puzzle solving. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's like that's what she likes. She likes puzzle games, you know. She
Hmm.
likes like the original Dr. Mario. If she starts playing that, she won't stop for hours.
Oh my God. See, I can't do
I
that with
can't
those
do
type.
that.
Yeah,
I sit down and I play like four or five, six
like
games with her, and
especially
then
because like I have like an added layer of like insult to injury with those type of things too because I'm also colorblind. So
that's
like
right.
even if I did want to get into it, like I just look at it and just instantly go, "What the fuck is? Am I even staring? What am I supposed to be doing? It's all the same." You know, like I can't
Yeah,
even. I couldn't even like figure it out if I wanted to. So like, yeah, I just can't do puzzle games.
yeah.
But
So see what that's what I'm saying. Like for someone that likes games like that, I think it looks like a cool game. It looks like something fun, you know.
mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. Plus, it's super cutesy with the little Pikmin guys just walking around and stuff.
Yeah, Pikmin are hilarious.
Yeah.
What I have been watching is I think for Pikmin 3 back when it originally released back on the Wii U and stuff, they had like these little Pikmin animated shorts,
Oh, okay.
and they've been releasing them on YouTube and stuff like that. So you might want to check them out. Little movies, little funny little movies with the Pikmin.
Oh, I'll check those out. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and then other than that, Age of Calamity, we had a more Hyrule Warriors gameplay showing off, and holy smokes, this game looks like some fucking fire, dude! Like for a fucking Warriors game, which I know neither of us are that into.
No,
This is like a day one instant cop for me now. Like I'm fucking like ready for this. Like I want to play this.
I honestly did not expect a fucking Dynasty Warriors game to look and play this good. Like, it looks like it's actually fun to play.
Dude, and they showed off a bunch of like the characters besides Link. Like they showed off like Zelda's playable. Like you can use like a like. So you haven't played Breath of the Wild, so it's not recognizable to you. But in Breath of the Wild, you carry around this little thing called the Sheikah Slate, which gives you a bunch of different abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And in Hyrule Warriors, well, you get that like you have that in Breath of the Wild, but in this one, which is 100 years before, uh, Zelda actually uses it. That's her. That's like her instrument. You have it afterwards, after the calamity, because obviously Zelda's not available to help out or do anything with it. So it kind of stays with you, and you fuck around with it and use it to do what you got to do on your go on your quest.
Mm-hmm.
But this is 100 years before. This is when Zelda's still up and running. Zelda's still like, full, you what you could call fully powered, even though she doesn't become fully powered till the end of it, which is kind of why shit goes wrong. Uh,
Mm.
so she can actually use the Sheikah Slate in the game. So that's her fighting style. So you can use all the abilities from Breath of the Wild. That's her fighting style, which is super cool. They showed off a couple of the champions, like Urbosa, which is like the Gerudo champion, got sick ass lightning powers. Urbosa like just cutting fools down, and like once you get the combo going, she like unleashes like this rain of thunder and just like wipes out the whole screen at
Yeah,
once. Like,
that was the first character they showed, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, she's and then they capped it off with young Impa, dude. Naruto lives.
In,
Jiraiya lives.
inside
inside of
of
Impa. Our boy Jiraiya, she literally does like Naruto hand jutsu symbols and summons shadow clones. She does like the summoning symbol and summons giant frogs to drop on people. She does like just crazy ass magic ninja abilities. Young Impa looks absolutely insane, man.
yeah.
That that game looks so fun, and I can't wait to like get my hands on it. Like the more I see of it, the more ready I am. Especially because like I discussed it when it first got announced. I'm so invested in that story, and I'm so excited to like live through that giant gap that was left in Breath of the Wild. And like the fact that it just looks so smooth and fun and like over the top. Like all the characters are like look fucking like incredibly fun to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I haven't played that yet, Breath of the Wild yet. So since I haven't played that yet, I'm gonna go ahead and start with this game.
Dude, that's like the game of the generation, my guy. You need to get into that soon, dude. Like that's like a once in a lifetime type of game, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's really good, man. Once you get into it, like you're not gonna be able to put it down. Like trust me.
I've actually seen that happen to my sister's boyfriend. So he recently started. He has a Switch Lite, and he recently just bought that.
Hmm.
So he comes over like every weekend, and we play games with each other. Sometimes we play Smash together. And one time he came over and he's like, I was, hey dude, what you doing? You want to play some Smash? And he's like, no, I just got. He's like literally like in his game. He's like, no, I just got Zelda. And I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, no, dude. He's like, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to play this. And I
Dude,
was like, all right, cool.
like because
Like,
it'll instantly suck you in,
yeah,
dude.
he was completely sucked in. So I yeah, and then even now my niece too, she's playing it too. So
Autumn's
I'm
playing Breath of the Wild.
yeah, dude.
Oh, that's amazing.
She's becoming quite the avid little gamer, dude.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, so
Teach them young to
yeah,
start
so
playing some games.
so I'll pick it up soon. It's just a matter of just like playing all these other games that I've amassed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to catch up right now. It's just been it's been too gnarly with the pandemic going on, and then for whatever reason I got busier while everybody else like stayed
Literally
at home.
same
Like
here,
everyone
dude.
stayed at home, and I'm just like somehow I got busier. What?
Yeah, we really fucked up somewhere along the line getting jobs that we can't work from home from, you know what I mean?
Seriously, like everyone's working from home, and I'm just like, well,
Must be
nothing's
fucking
changed for
like
me.
everyone says they're like going crazy and stuff like that, but like I'm such a home person to begin with.
I
Like
wish to be home
yeah, I
all the
would be
time.
fucking thriving, man.
Same here, bro. Same here. But
But
unfortunately, we can't.
I know. All right, Eric. We've had quite a good discussion. Are you ready to get angry? Are you ready to dive into the console wars again? Ready to deal with our Are you ready to deal with our friend the internet?
All right, all right.
I have him waiting out in the hallway. He's been out there this whole time, just waiting,
God,
and
why do
like
you keep inviting the guy,
I'm
man?
starting to feel bad that he's just sitting
Why
out
do you keep
there.
inviting the guy, man?
Dude, he just shows up.
Ya
Like
sabes cómo se pone?
he dude like it's not like I can move. He knows where I live. Like I
Damn it, dude.
can I just let him in? Is it okay?
I guess. I guess. Go ahead. Let him in.
Ugh, the Xbox Series X is overheating. It produces so much heat. Ugh, I can heat my apartment with this thing. It's like a space heater. Ugh, what's up on the internet?
I fucking hate this guy.
So people are upset. Well, journalists are blowing it out of proportion. People who have the Series X on hand for previews.
Mhm.
what a couple of people in particular have made that ridiculous statement, like, "Oh, you can heat your apartment with it. It's hot as a space heater." It's a highly it's a piece of technology that consumes a large amount of power, and those chips are gonna get hot, and heat rises. The design is designed for it to go upwards and at the top vent. Like, it's gonna get hot. You stick your hand behind a freaking air conditioner, it's hot. You stick your hand behind your PC, it's
It's
hot while it's
hot.
running stuff. You were like, I don't understand why people expected these things to like.
You stick your hand behind an Xbox right now or a PS4 and it's hot.
Yeah, they literally expected Microsoft to solve the law of thermodynamics and like find a way to just literally make heat disappear. Like, the PlayStation's gonna get hot too, my guys. Like,
Yeah.
just no one has it in their house to prove it right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you don't get it, man. It's gonna be like the 360 all over, man. It's gonna overheat and it's gonna red ring and it's gonna be a freaking mess, man. You don't internet.
It was designed not to do that. Relax.
Literally, yeah, like the whole look at the freaking tower design. It was literally precision engineered to deal with heat in that way. You know what I mean? But like, I don't understand where people get off thinking that like a high powered CPU and GPU pulling a lot of power from your wall, from your voltage and stuff like that is somehow gonna run ice cold.
Well, not just that. Like, these parts, even if they're running like low voltage electricity, just running them for a long time is gonna generate heat.
It's just literal science.
It just happens.
Yeah.
If you run a motor, if you run a fan, for like a long amount of time, the backside of that fan where that motor is, it gets hot.
It'll burn out if you leave it on too long. Even like it's literally science. It's physics. It's the law of thermodynamics. And like, you want powerful systems, it's gonna take some heat. It's gonna create some heat. So everyone is blowing it way out of proportion. They made a statement today saying that it's gonna be no hotter than the Xbox One X, which I can attest firsthand. I never have noticed anything, and I've like been back there. Like, it just feels like hot air is coming out the back of it, which is what you want. When you don't feel heat coming out of it,
then you should worry, because then all the heat's being trapped in there.
Because then that's when your shit is gonna fucking shut down on you because it's overheating. Like, if you feel the hot air leaving it, that's what you want. But anyway.
I guess.
So the internet is angry about that. Xbox is doomed already.
Can you go home already? Can you send this guy home?
Not yet. He has one more thing he wants to bring up.
Oh God.
Yeah, so we can have him wait outside for a bit though. You feel you comfortable with that?
No. Let's just get over. Let's just let him say his thing. I want him to get out of here as soon as possible. Just go ahead.
He can hear you.
Yeah, I know he can.
Oh, okay, all right. Just making sure. Anyway, so moving on from Xbox, we can move on to some PS5 stuff. Even though I know it's kind of a sore subject for our boy Erky here this week.
It's okay, man. I will say, all right.
What?
So we're about to talk about the teardown. I will admit, I watched the first little bit of it. I saw what it looked like, and I was just looking at it. I saw him start tearing it down, and I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it.
Got a little too upset.
I couldn't do it. Just like hang on. I just couldn't do it, man. I just kept getting these flashbacks.
Oh no!
These flashbacks of Target just like canceling my pre-order.
Chihuahua copters back.
And And I just couldn't, man. I couldn't watch the whole thing. So
Do you keep being haunted by the "and it's gone" guy as well?
yeah, man. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, there's my and it's
Ah, it's
gone.
gone. No, man, I'm so sorry, but
So
so
it's all right.
couldn't make it through the through the
No,
teardown, huh?
I can watch all of it. I can make it through it.
Well, I did, and oh my God, can you believe? Can you believe that if you want to flip this thing sideways, you have to unscrew a base? You have to remove a whole entire screw. What kind of design is that? Can you believe that in 2020 they didn't come up with some engineering perfection to the point where I can't just turn it on its side without unscrewing a screw and switching the positioning of my internet? You've had your say, sir. So yeah, you have to unscrew a screw and like shift the
I
stand onto
did
the
I
side if
did
you want to see that. If you want to,
I did see all about that on Twitter though. I will
yeah.
say
So
that.
literally, the console wars and the internet like started losing their absolute gobsmacked minds over this because like apparently like honestly like the size of the screwdriver this man used, by the way, you can freaking definitely jam a quarter or like a nickel in there and do, like it's that kind of screw. Like it's not even like
It's not a
some kind
tiny
of,
screw or
yeah,
anything
it's not even like
small.
some sort of like special driver you need or anything like that. It's just like a literal freaking flathead screw that you can unscrew with a coin. But no, it's like the biggest issue in the world. And my question is, why the hell are you trying to lay this thing on its side anyway?
It's gonna
It
take up
looks,
so much
it's
space.
gonna look so bad too.
It'll take so much space on its side. Like you're saving yourself some space by like standing it up. I stand up my PS4 because it takes up so much less space.
Dude, I'm considering getting like a custom like tripod for it and using it as a fucking desk, man. Like,
Bro. All right. So about this teardown here, let me just bring this up right now because I know a lot like if we all saw it. So there's one of two things happening in this video. Either the PS5 is super, super huge, or this man that is tearing down the PS5 is a very small man.
oh, bro, they like they photoshopped the PS5 with a screwdriver. You know the Demon Souls preview where it has that boss with a giant shield and spear.
Yeah, is
They
it the screwdriver?
photoshopped, it's the shield is the PS5 and
Oh no.
and the spear is the screwdriver. It's fucking amazing.
No.
But dude, yeah, this system is the size of this man's entire torso. It's the size of the upper half of this man's whole body.
Which is why I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I think it's got to be a combination of both at that point,
I
man.
think
Because
so
that's
too because I saw I all right. I saw the measurements. You know, the measurements for it. 15 inches is not all that big. And I believe it's
it's
about
it's
15 inches
it's
tall.
it's taller than it's over a foot tall. What do you mean it's not that big?
Well,
It's over
PlayStation,
a foot
the
tall.
PS4 on its side is like I think it's like just under a foot.
Craziness, man.
Yeah, no, it's big. It's a
It's a
big
big
console.
boy,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
big beefy boy for sure. But I mean,
It's got a gigantic. That's how they're keeping it quiet because it's got a gigantic fan up in there.
mhm. But that's I mean, you want that.
You want that because that's how you can spin slower to still get the same amount of air out, which is what keeps it quiet.
So the size of it being a thing is like whatever. It's if it has enough power in it to be like to be as powerful or not. I'm gonna get flack for this, but if you want it to work as well as like a high-end PC, high-end PCs, those towers can get pretty big
Mm-hmm.
because of those fans that they use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the more power you put into something, the bigger it's going to be. Same thing with the Series X. Like there's more power in it, which is why it's so much bigger and which is why it puts out so much heat. People are just never fucking happy with anything.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, it's got a bunch of like other like the chip. One of the chips is actually cooled with liquid metal, which is super cool.
Yeah.
Instead of like a regular thermal compound, which is what caused like heat issues a lot in the past. Like those thermal little like gunk that they put on it, like it dries up very fast and like it stops like doing its job very well. And
Hmm.
liquid metal, while it's super fucking dangerous, that's why they have like a whole like sponge shell around it. It's super dangerous, but it's super efficient at cooling. But basically, if any tiny bit of that gets on any part of the board, it's so conductive that it'll immediately fry everything. So it's
Yep.
super dangerous to use, but um, it's super efficient at cooling. So that's also gonna, like keep it quiet because and keep the heat like relatively lower. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it's pretty fucking cool. That Spawn Wave, one of the bigger channels that we're both into a bit. He actually has a video taking apart his One X and his PS4 Pro, and
Hmm.
he scrapes off the thermal compound and replaces it with liquid metal. So
Oh, really?
he experimented on that like a while ago, and it actually made the PS4 Pro that he did that for is
Hmm.
actually like
So much quieter.
dead silent now always. Yeah.
I believe it.
So that's a cool thing. And then like the main thing that they showed is like the big takeaway from the teardown is they showed the tiny little slot that you're gonna and how to get there quickly for how to add the expandable storage for the SSDs.
Right on. I didn't see that. I didn't see that part of it.
Yeah. So the it's easily accessible. So the actual big white panels on the side,
Hmm.
those are just clips and they just pop off really
Right,
easily.
the faceplate,
Yeah,
right?
the faceplates pop off, and literally once you get those off, you have instant access to the little slot where you can plug in the
Oh,
SSDs.
that's perfect. Because
Yeah. So.
on my PS4, I upgraded my HDD in there.
Oh, did you really?
I put a 2 terabyte uh drive in there,
That's cool as shit, man.
and I actually like getting to it is actually not all that easy.
Yeah. So they made it a lot more streamlined this time, which is good. And they also started trickling out. I don't have a list pulled up or anything, but they started trickling out like a list of SSDs that are going to be compatible, which is cool because since they're not like forcing you to do a proprietary card, you don't have to wait for like third parties to manufacture cheaper ones. You can actually like look at the list and be like, oh, which one of these fits into my budget? This is compatible. Cool. Slot this one in. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, which is great.
yeah,
That's great
that's
news.
really cool. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's pretty much the PS5 teardown in a nutshell. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little presentation, I'd say.
Hmm.
What I am gonna do, probably like maybe make a video on it too, maybe day one, see how it goes. Depending on on what like the paint finish, like if it's like super matte and like not glossy, like if it looks like it'll absorb some spray paint, I might pop those faceplates off and spray paint them black day one. Get myself one of the first black PS5s out there.
Well, I was actually talking about this with my brother. Since those faceplates are so like easy to remove,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be so many people making custom faceplates.
Custom faceplates, and even like
So many
Sony
companies going to be doing
themselves, it
that.
might be easier for them to do like custom systems, like special edition systems and stuff like that. You know what
Well,
I mean?
yeah, and it'll be super awesome because instead of having to buy fucking Spider-Man edition PS4, buy a whole ass PS4. I mean
You
PS,
can go
yeah,
on
PS5.
Etsy. You can go on Etsy and buy like some 3D printed ones or something with like some
Yeah,
cool ass
exactly.
shit
Well,
on them. Yeah,
not even that. Like even Sony can do like, oh, this is a limited edition
faceplate.
like
Yeah, see,
faceplate that you get.
I don't think Sony would do that. I think they'd be like, "Hey, give us some money for a new system." You know what I mean? But
Right.
I
Well,
think,
see, here's the thing. Like I think they could do that or but like they'd be missing out on an awesome chance to have like different levels of pre-orders. Because if you there, I feel like get this pre-order and get this God of War faceplate for like 10, 15 extra dollars.
yeah, collector's edition comes with faceplates. You know what I
Or
mean? But
yeah, or then they'll have like maybe that's the deluxe edition, and then you have
yeah,
like the ultimate collector's edition, and then you get into more other shit, you know?
yeah. I don't know. We'll see if I mean that's like honestly like wishful, hopeful
That's
thinking.
wishful thinking there, yeah.
Yeah, but, like this is a big ass corporation. I doubt they'd be that cool about shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see
We'll
what
see though.
happens.
But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up here for the podcast this week. Thank you so much to everyone who's made it this far and listened to the end here. You're the true MVP. You're the true homie. We do not owe you an apple pie because we don't eat those, right,
No, we don't.
friends?
Nope. Nope, no, we don't.
Awesome. But
And the
yeah,
internet does. Mr. Internet does. He loves them apple
oh,
pies.
I love those apple pies. Mmm, yum, yummy in my tummy.
Oh, I heat it up with my Xbox Series X.
Oh yeah, I'm eating my Travis Scott meal with it too. That I scalped for $1,500 on the internet. Anyways,
Oh.
you can feel free to leave now, sir. All right, see you next time, friend. But
I'll be
anyway,
back next week.
please don't, please don't. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who's come out and supported us over these past couple weeks on our streams and everything. I know Erky had another Persona 5 stream this
Yes, I
Sunday.
did, and I will have another one later today.
There you go. So make sure you
So,
guys pop in and say what's up with that. Since I literally had like a horrible week as I described at the beginning of the podcast, like literally something came up almost every single night. So I was not able to stream a single night this week, friends. And I
wow.
sincerely apologize to all of you. I will honestly be doing a bunch of bonus makeup streams next week to try and make up for it. And I apologize to all of you for not bringing you the content. But yeah, next week, not only will I be back streaming, but I will be debuting a secret project, a new video series that I've been working on with another one of the homies. And so you guys hopefully enjoy that. It's a bit of a torturous series for me, but I'm sure you guys will have fun watching it. So yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Knife Life OSC. You can find us as a collective hive mind on Twitter at the PodBoyz Advanced Twitter. You can find us here on YouTube at Knife Life Media. This is where the PodBoyz Advanced podcast goes live every Sunday at around 9 a.m. Pacific time. And yeah, Erky, where can the people find you?
So you can find me on YouTube, of course, as Erky Plays, and also Twitter, same thing, Erky Plays. And yeah, I'll be streaming again tonight. I mean, well, when the podcast comes out tonight, some more Persona 5. Gotta get going on that some more. And
Real quick, 2 sentences. How you liking it?
dude, Persona 5 is so good.
Yes.
It's so good.
Okay, we'll talk about it more next week. But
All right. So yeah, I may I may or may not start streaming a little bit of Genshin Impact. I'm thinking about that as well as I don't know. I haven't had a lot of time, but there's I say it every week, but I'm working on making more time to do more streams. So
awesome. Make sure you guys join the Discord as well.
oh,
Description.
well, one more thing I do
Yeah.
have to mention. I want to give a special shout out to my homeboy Ace out there.
Oh hell yeah, dude! The
Yeah,
Aces.
he's been a diehard supporter, and Ace is the man. Like he's
Yeah,
been
dude.
supporting the podcast and supporting both of us on our channels.
Yeah, Ace is
So
honestly one of the biggest and greatest supporters we have, and he is an
yeah,
invaluable asset to both of our channels and a great friend, great dude. Super big shout out to you, Ace. Always
yeah.
appreciate you coming through and
So
everything,
little
man.
special shout out for you, bro.
There you go, man. But
Yeah,
yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord. Like I said, it's been popping off in there week by week. It gets more and more populated, more and more active in there. That's actually where I've been keeping everyone updated on all the scandal of my life and why I haven't been able to stream. So make sure you guys pop in there for some cool stories of me dealing with police,
yeah,
which is fun.
and lots of memes. We meme a lot.
Oh yeah, we meme a lot.
We meme a lot.
But yeah, we have fun in there. Make sure you guys stop by if you're new here. But yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below. We try and get back to everyone as much as we can. And yeah, if you prefer audio, we're on Spotify. Anchor puts us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, a lot of other major podcast distribution websites. So you can find us pretty much wherever you'd like as PodBoyz Advanced and Knife Life Media, Erky Plays. And yeah, until next time, you guys, my name is Oscar,
And I'm Eric.
and we're the PodBoyz Advanced. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Later.
Don't eat that pie.
Please.
No apple pie.